Hello YouTube, this is HelltechPC here, gonna give you a review what I think of Avast Internet Security 2015. Now this is a 30-day trial. I don't have access to the full Internet Security for antivirus. Um, I may be thinking of buying it, but I'm gonna give my review on the temporary version. I know some of these things I'm not gonna be able to access, but this is what I think of it. Alright, this is an antivirus. On scan, this thing can do a scan for viruses, do like a smart scan for malware, etc., etc., etc. It can scan for viruses. It can scan for your internet browsers cleanup. Appears to be good, so we're good on that part. It does scan for outdated software, which is phenomenal because I've had like 4 of them I forgot to update the past about last month. When I switched to Windows 8, because Windows 7 was just irritating me. Um, so anyway, this also scans for internet threats, your internet security, your router. If your password's just too weak, if it was too weak, or your, and settings or passwords or etc. 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 Now I am wired. I am not wireless. My desktop. Um, I'm a bit too far away for wireless, and you get a little more speed out of wired than wireless. This will tell me basically. I already know what's going to give me. I already did this test earlier. My password's just too weak. At least that's what it says. Um, as you see, it says right here, my router's too weak. Now, obviously, I know the password's not that weak. You would never retry it, but they feel it is too weak. Um, you can do this if you want to. You can go to your settings right here and change it to get the number and all that, which isn't a problem. But like I said, I know my password's not weak. It's like a 12-digit password, and no one in the right mind was going to guess that unless they flip up the router and look at it. This also scans performance issues, but unfortunately, because this is not the full version, they won't do that. Or pay like 20, 12, $15 a month extra, I think, for performance integrated with Grime Fighter. I really don't know too much. I know I usually use AVG Internet Security and AVG TuneUp. They're great together. It speeds your computer up quite phenomenally. Especially if you're in Windows 7 running a dual core or something, you can get much more speed out of your computer that way. But I like Avast too. AVG and Avast is two of my best internet security viruses programs. Keep yourself from viruses. Um, which is Avast. I think I like Avast a little more, but I think they charge a little more. The free antivirus is only for good for 30 days. Um, but like I said, I'm on Windows 8. I don't really need much more security right now. I'm not really probably. I know the guys are probably saying, "Oh, it's not true." Well, they're still statistically true. Windows 8 is much more secure than Windows 7. There isn't as much viruses yet for Windows 8. I'm not saying there isn't, because there is. I've had 2 viruses in the past. 2014 Open Candy virus. At least that's what I looked at. It was called. But it doesn't really affect too much in Windows 8, but it does affect Windows 7. After wiping the hard drive, a 3-pass, I couldn't get rid of it. I had to go to a 48-pass wipe with my hard drive to get rid of it. It was so embedded into my hard drive. And I had to use Windows 8 with Malwarebytes. By the way, it still works together. Alright, so here we go. Tools. Now, this thing called Secure Line VPN. VPN stands for Virtual Personal Network, I believe. What a VPN does, it connects to a network hiding your IP address to other people. So people can't really log your internet activity, and if you ever get banned for some reason, you could always go to that site and you're like, well, a different IP address, it's pretty good. I don't like using. I don't use it too much. Then why would I hide? Um, Not everyone hides it. People who hide it are not all bad people who pirate and all that. Movies and games and programs, apps, etc., etc., etc. It's just it doesn't, it easier. You can hide, if you're doing like Facebook and Instagram and Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, Google, um, and then you can see people don't watch you, what you are, if they're trying to hack you, be a little harder with a VPN, etc., etc. There's also called Sandbox. Now, I'm not too familiar with Safe Zone Sandbox. I think Safe Zone or Sandbox, one or the other, is Internet Explorer or Google Chrome. It's probably a little more safer, but it's, you know, and the other one is like it's like the what's it called? Quarantine box. I don't really use that much. There's a thing called remote assistance. Um, for an example, I can get assistance from screen. I don't really know. Remote assistance usually means like I can access this and like people from Avast can look at it, or if I want to connect to your computer, if I had your thing right here, I can use remote control your computer. Do what I want with. It's really handy. I usually use Team. Oh gosh, I can't. Not TeamSpeak. Team Team Viewer, I believe it's called. I forgot. It's been really a while. I'm really tired today. It's also called a firewall. Firewall helps so you don't get hacked. Things like that. Disk rescue. If you lose a disk, you can try to rescue it. I don't have never really used disk rescue before. I don't usually have the computer problems. I don't, do the bad stuff. If I do, I don't usually have this use pro software. I usually use other things. There's a store. You can shop like it's primer, boom, $50, and it's $39 a year. Pro antivirus, secure VPN, $60, which is ridiculous. Um, that much money. I think Ghost VPN's cheaper. Not sure. Doesn't ask for 2P2P if you download stuff. Some people do. So I say, what can I use for that? Like, I'm sorry. Oh, it's $24 a month. $25 a month for using your toolbars, making things faster. I do it manually anyway. I think it's like $20 for other things. Statistics. Look here with your data. Look where you last scanned. Component data, scans, virus blocked, items stored, which is actually, what is this? Oh wow, I get this one day and I already have something. Let's see what it is. Properties. Wow, it's definitely something I probably caught on YouTube or somewhere. Who knows, right? I'll have to check that out later. Um, but yeah, I've had it before. It's actually rather good. Um, AVG is pretty good. Uh, I use between both. I think Avast is slightly better. I use AVG free because I don't have money right now to pay for it actually antivirus. But I'm on Windows 8, so it's a little more secure than Windows 7. Um, Avast is free for 30 days. There was a version they could use for a year for free. It wasn't as great, but at least hey, it's an antivirus, right? Um, but the real version you want to buy is this one here, Avast Internet Security 2015. It works rather good. Um, well, please like, subscribe it, and subscribe. Thank you very much.